He was born under a Parisian sky that would one day marvel at his work. Son of a playwright and an actress, the painter grew up surrounded by stories, words spun into magic, and characters that brought imaginary worlds to life. Yet, he sought his own voice not in the theater but on the canvas, where color and shadow replaced dialogue, where each brushstroke whispered secrets and each scene carried its own unspoken history. As a young man, he traveled, driven by a hunger to see beyond the familiar streets of Paris. He learned from great masters, honing his hand and eye in the traditions of academic art, drawing strength from the past yet restless for new expression. His early works breathed life into history's quiet corners, capturing legends and tragic heroes with an intensity that drew attention. People recognized his gift for painting the raw human spirit, for revealing beauty and sorrow in faces both unknown and legendary. He did not stay hidden in the world of history, though. He opened his own studio, a space where aspiring artists gathered in search of their own paths. This workshop was a place of hard work, and those who trained under him felt his passion, even as he pushed them toward a rigorous dedication. Among his students were young dreamers who would later find their own fame, their own voices in color and form. The Atelier became a sanctuary for creativity, and in its rooms, future masters found encouragement, guidance, and challenges. But his own work continued as well. Inspired by faraway lands and local life alike, he painted portraits and scenes from the places he roamed. In each painting, there was a sense of humanity's spirit, at times triumphant, at times fragile. His figures were grand but grounded, touching on something eternal yet deeply human. Critics and admirers praised his art, calling it noble, calling it timeless. Though he was celebrated and honored, life was not always kind. His story turned dark with the loss of his beloved wife in a senseless act of violence. The news was brutal, a shadow that would mark his memory forever, though he never let it cloud his legacy of art and teaching. Today, his memory lingers not only in his works, which still tell their own quiet stories, but also in a street that bears his name. The world moves on, yet his colors, his forms, his dedication to his craft remain woven into the city's heart. He is remembered not for grand gestures, but for the deep, passionate art he left behind, testimony to a life spent capturing the beauty and mystery of human experience.